Hey guys, it's Dave with My Freedom Smokes. Today I'm here to talk to you about a new Subohm tank from Wotofo. Wotofo, we've carried a lot of their products over the years. Usually it's been RDAs, RTAs, stuff like that. So they've really kind of made their name on. See them do a Subohm tank with pre-built coils is pretty cool. I'm not sure if they've done that before. Kind of drawing a blank off the top of my head if they've done a Subohm tank. I'm sure if they have, you guys will correct me in the comments. But been a pretty cool little tank. It's nice that it's a 4 mil or a 2 mil tank, so that way you can make it where it's TPD compliant. For those of you over in Europe that can only have the 2 mil capacity tanks, it actually comes with a pre-installed little silicone capacity blocker basically that sits on the top of the tank and prevents you from overfilling it past the 2 mil mark. It's kind of cool. I'll show you that. I've already kind of removed it. I gotta have some juice in my tanks. I'm sorry, I know you guys are kind of stuck with that, but over here in the US, we can have larger tanks for now. I hope that doesn't change, but I do like a good 4 mil tank or higher, so I did pop that out of there. It's 24 millimeter RD, it's not RDA, it's Subohm tank. I'm so used to Wotofo being rebuildable stuff. Got a top fill to it, bottom airflow. I mean, it's called the flow. It's got some good airflow to it. Nice wide-board 510 drip tip. It almost looks like it being 810, but it is still a 510 on there. The way this thing works is you just unscrew the top and then you just fill your liquid in nice big openings here. All right. I mean, it's nice, easy to fill. I do kind of like when you're going to have a top airflow or top fill when you do have the 2 holes. I mean, some of them have the 1 hole. It kind of creates a weird vacuum. I like the 2 a little better. It makes it a little quicker and easier to fill for me because when you put the juice in, it forces the air out the other side. And it always seems to work out a little better in my book. Alright, so let's kind of look at what comes in the box. It's kind of funny, I didn't really do this intentionally, but the box matches the mod. Just been a big fan of this mod lately, and that green and green looks kind of cool. I was kind of hoping when I opened the box it would be the same color as the mod, but it is what it is. It's nice black. The black looks good on there. But here's that silicone spacer I was talking about, and it actually comes pre-installed in the tank. It's got a little coned in section. It actually sits right on top of the replacement coil and then wraps around the chimney inside. So it sits there and allows you to keep 2 mils of liquid down below the spacer. When you pop that out, you can fill it to a full 4 mil capacity. The coils included, you actually get 2 of the same coil. These coils are a 0.25 for 35 to 65 watts. And it looks like it's a big parallel, just a wide open vertical coil in there. Looks to be parallel. All right, so you get that. You get your spacer, and you do get extra replacement glass in there. It's going to be the same size. Like I said, there's no extension or anything. The only way you get to 2 mil to 4 mil is going to be that spacer. All right, so that coil is reading a 0.32 on my device, vaping 45 watts. And that is a very flavorful Subohm tank. Still kind of licking my lips after that flavor on that one. It's a nice short tank, good capacity. Can be used for TPD's 2 mil capacity or the 4 mil, which is nice. I like seeing that some companies are doing this. We saw it with Wismec's own Gnome tank. I kind of forgot to include that in the video because I didn't know about it until afterwards, but the tank that comes with the Wismec is also 2 mil, and you actually can pop off a little seal inside of there and make it a 4 mil. But it's cool to see these tanks are coming out with those little pieces that you can take off and make them change the capacity size. That way you're not making 2 different versions of every tank just to have one compliant tank and one for everybody else. I do like that option. It just makes it a little easier on us, you know, as far as having stuff we can sell that will be allowed in Europe and not having to worry about having European only tanks and then everybody else tanks. So kudos to them for coming up with some cool ideas of ways to make these tanks kind of multi-use. Really can't say anything bad about the tank. Everything's been good on it. Easy to fill, good airflow, it looks sharp, and then great flavor coming off of it. So that's been the Wotofo Flow Tank. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments below. As always, it's been Dave with My Freedom Smokes, and thank you for vaping.